Hello everyone, this is 𝗏𝙗𝗫 𝗼𝗠 welcomes you all on Pabbly. So guys, in this video you are going to learn how to send hotel check-in reminders to customers on WhatsApp automatically, right? So before I start explaining to you how we are going to do this, let me tell you why you should watch this video. So if you are into hotels business or you are a hotelier and you opt this process that I am going to show you, that can save a lot of your crucial time and energy. So by saving your time and energy, you can use that time and energy for more productive works like improving your sales, improving your business process. Eventually it will improve your profits, right? So let me explain to you. So suppose that you are a hotelier and you are running a hotel. So whenever someone book a room in your hotel, you save the data of that person here in a spreadsheet that you have created with the help of Google Sheets. So we have taken an example of Google Sheet. In place of this, you can use any other spreadsheet application, right? So you save the data of the person here in a new row, you record the data, and in this data you mention the check-in date, the booking date as well, right? Now to build a better customer relationship, you want to remind your customers that your check-in date is this and this and you have to check in at this time 2 days before the actual check-in date. So you want to send those reminder messages here on the WhatsApp account of the customers, right? Now to get this done, you have two ways. One is that you are going to manually sort out the data of your customers from this Google Sheet that you have, and then you come here on WhatsApp and manually compile a message for that person and send the reminder message here. But if you are receiving hundreds of bookings on daily basis in your hotel, this manual process can consume a lot of your time and can be very problematic. So we have a better way for you. What if I tell you that as and when you record the you add the record of the customer here in a spreadsheet, a WhatsApp message get automatically delivered on the WhatsApp account of the person who have booked the room in your hotel 2 days before the actual check-in date, reminding him or her that you have to check in at this date and at this time. Yes guys, this can happen, and to make this happen here, I am using a software called as Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software, and what it will do, it will connect these two applications together such that whenever you add a new record and the check-in date is approaching, a WhatsApp message get automatically delivered to the person whose check-in date is approaching 2 days before the check-in date, right? And the best part of making this automation guys is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge to make this automation. So any non-technical person can also do this. So now let me give you a demo on my screen of how this automation and the connection between Google Sheets and WhatsApp is going to work in real time. So guys, this is my computer screen, and here you can see I have created this spreadsheet with the help of Google Sheet application, in which I am entering the data of the persons who are booking rooms in my hotel. So the name of this sheet is Hotel Inn, and here I am going to mention the name of the persons, the address, the mobile number, and all other details regarding the persons who are booking rooms in our hotel, right? And what will happen, see, whenever the booking date, so this is the booking date and this is the check-in date. So whenever the check-in date arrives of any of these persons, we are going to send them the reminder message about their check-in dates 2 days before the exact or the actual check-in date, right? So we are going to inform them in a message that you have booked a hotel room in our hotel and your check-in date is this and this. So as a reminder, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'll fill another row here about the detail of another person who want to book a room in our hotel. So I'll mention all the details here, and we will see, I'll mention the check-in date 2 days after today's date, so that you can see that this WhatsApp number, this WhatsApp account of that person is going to receive the message, the reminder message from our side, right? So let me fill the row here. So you can see I have added another row here in my spreadsheet, and the name of the person who booked a hotel room in our hotel is 𝗪𝗪𝗏 𝗖𝙠, and I filled the details of the person like this. Now I am going to enter the check-in date of the person, which is this 11/4/2021, right? So today is 2/11/11/2/2021. Okay, today's date is 2/11/11/2/2021. So we are going to send the reminder message today only to this person Harsha, that her booking day, her check-in date is 11/4/2021. Okay, so we are going to remind her that her check-in date is coming. Okay, so yeah, I have filled the detail. Now we will check in this WhatsApp account of her if she receives any message. So you can see we have received a new message here in the WhatsApp account of this person. So let's check the message, what it is. And the message is this: hello 𝗪𝗏 𝗖𝙠, we hope you are well. We just wanted to drop you a quick note to remind you that you have a booking with us on 11/04/2021. Okay, so we'll make your hotel stay experience better always. Our check-in time is 11 a.m. Best regards, Hotel New Inn. Okay, so this is how we are going to remind the person who have done booking with us for a hotel room. Okay, so this is a kind of message the person is going to receive 2 days before, on 2 days before the actual check-in date, right? So now you guys are wondering how I managed to bring this message here without any manual typing or compilation of this kind of message, just by adding a new row here in my spreadsheet and filling the details about the customer or the person who have booked a hotel room in our hotel, and automatically a WhatsApp message is received here 2 days before the actual date of check-in. So guys, let me give you the easiest possible steps by which you can also make this automation or connection between your Google Sheets and WhatsApp. So guys, these are the 3 easy steps by which you can also make this integration or connection between your Google Sheets and WhatsApp. So step 1 is connect Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. Okay, so first of all, we are going to open Pabbly Connect and connect our Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. And step 2 is collect the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. So in second step, we will bring the data from our spreadsheet here in from Google Sheets to here in Pabbly Connect. And step 3 is send the check-in reminders on WhatsApp via 360 dialog. So finally, we are going to send the check-in reminders to the people whose data we have received here in Pabbly Connect on their WhatsApp accounts. And to do this, we are going to use another application which is called 360 dialog. Okay, so I'll tell you what 360 dialog is later on in this video. First of all, let's jump back to our step 1 and open Pabbly Connect. So guys, first of all, in your internet browser, you have to type here Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, you have to put your cursor on this products icon and click on connect. Now you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free button. So I have already made one free account, so I do not need to sign up again. So I am clicking here on sign in. So now the all apps section of Pabbly will open up, and from here you have to come to this Pabbly Connect panel and click on access now. So this will bring you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and to start working here you have to create workflows like these. Okay, so to create a workflow you just have to click here on create workflow button, and here you have to give a relevant name to your workflow. So let me fill the name. So I have filled the name as hotel check-in reminders from Google Sheets to WhatsApp. Okay, now click on create here and your workflow is created, and after getting your workflow created, you will see these two things, the trigger and the action. So Pabbly Connect work on these two things. The trigger says when this happens, action says Pabbly Connect please do this. As in our use case, the trigger would be to enter the details of a person who booked a hotel room of ours here in a Google Sheet, and the action would be to send the hotel check-in reminder 2 days before the actual check-in date on the WhatsApp account of the customer, right? So first of all, we are going to open here this trigger window, and from this choose app, let us first schedule the message that we want to deliver, the check-in reminders that we want to deliver to the customer. So to do that, we are going to use a function by Pabbly which is called scheduler. So you have to type here SCH, and this is the scheduler here. Okay, so now it is asking how often you want to run your workflow. So it is asking how you want to send the message on WhatsApp account of the persons. So do you want to send at regular intervals or once or every day? So I want to check our Google Sheet on regular basis, on every day, so that any new customer booked our hotel, we are able to send the reminder message. So I'm selecting here every day. So I want to run this workflow, let us say at 9 a.m. on daily basis, so that we can send messages on daily basis to our customers if needs to be. So you have to put the time here in this UTC format. So UTC is universally converted time format, which lags behind the IST by 5 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so let us say you want to put here 9 a.m. so you have to put it like this. So you have to put it like 3:30, right? So I have subtracted 5 hours and 30 minutes from 9 a.m. so it became 3:30. So the scheduler will run at 9 a.m. daily and check if the message needs to be sent to any of the customers from our Google Sheet. So click on save here. Now it is time to connect the Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So to do this, click here on this plus icon, and another action window will open up. Now from this choose app, you have to choose the application as Google Sheets. This is Google Sheets. And in this action event, you have to select get rows option. Okay, then click on connect. And from this window, select this add new connection option. Then click on connect with Google Sheets. Okay, so now it is asking the email ID by which your Google Sheet application is connected. So select that email ID of yours. Then it will ask for a few accesses. That is completely safe. Just click on continue here. Okay, so you can see the authorization is successful and it starts showing connected here. And now it is asking for the spreadsheet that you want to use. Select spreadsheet. So our spreadsheet is this, the name is Hotel Inn, right? So in Pabbly Connect, when you click here, you will find a list of all the spreadsheets that you have in your Google Sheet application created for different reasons. So from this list, you have to select your spreadsheet. So our spreadsheet is this Hotel Inn. So I can search for it also. This is it. So select it. Okay, now it is asking for the sheet's name. So our sheet's name is this booked. Okay, so it is showing only that sheet because we have only one sheet in our spreadsheet. So select that sheet here, and now it is asking for the range. So it is actually asking the range of data we have in our spreadsheet. So let me show you. This is our spreadsheet. Now to get the range of data, you have to select this second row like this, second row column 1, and you have to keep selecting the rows like this. Okay, so after selecting this first row, you will see this code here in the name box A2 to H2. So what does it mean? It is saying that we have data here from column A row 2 to column H row 2. Okay, so when you keep selecting the data, you will find the range like this. So now it is saying we have the range from column A row 2 to column H row 9. Okay, So you can put this code here in Pabbly Connect's range option when you have the static data. Okay, when this data is static and not going to change. But in our case, we are going to regularly update our Google Sheet and keep adding or subtracting the rows. In that case, you have to put the data range like this. So I'm going to put here A2 and out from A2 to H, just this only. Okay, so by this what I'm trying to say is that I have data from column A row 2 to column H, but we do not provided the end row or the end point of the rows we have in spreadsheet, so that you will, when you keep adding the rows, the data of the new row get automatically transferred here in Pabbly Connect, right? So that's why we have put the range like this. Now it is time to get the data from our spreadsheet to here in Pabbly Connect. So to do this, I'm going to click here on save and send test request, and before this let me toggle this simple response button to off. So I'll tell you why we are doing this. Now I'm going to click here on save and send test request, and you can see the data is captured here like this. So you can see in this response result it is showing the data like this. So it is showing this kind of data. So this is called as array of data format. So we have captured the data in this array format because we have toggled this response button to off. And why we have done this? Because now we are going to apply another function by Pabbly, which is called iterator. So click on this action window, and from this choose app, choose the application is iterator, this one. And now it is asking for the array that you want to choose. So we are going to choose this array, response result array, in which we have the data like this. So select this array from here, Google Sheets option, response result array, right, like this, right? Now click on save and send test request, and you can see the data is segregated here in this format, right? So it is showing the data of our first row here in spreadsheet, Rovin Roy, this whole details, right? So this is the function of Pabbly iterator, that it segregates the data in row by row format from this array of data format. That's why we have applied this. And what it will do, it will make the workflow run the row by row, and it will make sure that the workflow run up to the last row we have in our spreadsheet, right? That's why we have applied this iterator. Now it is time to apply the next step. So now before the next step, you can see in the data that we have segregated here, we have the booking date like this, and the check-in date here, right? But we do not have the current date. So we want to send the reminder message 2 days before this check-in date. So for that we'll be needing the date of today, right? So I'm going to apply another function by Pabbly, which is called datetime formatter. So I have opened another action window, and from this action window I'm going to search for datetime formatter by Pabbly, which is this. And in this action event I'm going to select this current date option and then click on connect. And here it is asking for in which format you want the date. So I want the date in this, let's say MMDD YY format, and it is asking for if you want to include the time in a response. So I do not want the time in the date, so I'm keeping it false only. And here I'm going to click on save and send test request, and you can see it started showing today's date. So this is the date of today, right? So now we have two dates. One is the check-in date and today's date. So now we are going to compare these dates by applying another function by Pabbly, which is called number formatter. So I'm clicking here on this plus icon, and from this choose app I'm going to choose the application as number formatter. And in this action event I'm going to select spreadsheet formulas and then click on connect. Okay, so now it is asking which formula you want to use. So why we are applying this, actually we want to compare the date of today and the check-in date, right? So we are going to compare these two dates, and if the result found to be 2, that is the difference between the check-in date and the today's date found to be 2 days, then only we are going to send the message, right? So we want to send the message 2 days before. Okay, so we got the check-in date, we got today's date here, and if the difference between these two is 2 days, now then we are going to send the message. So let's compare these dates. So to compare these dates, let's apply a formula. So I'm applying days comparison formula. So you'll find the formula here in this check full list option. Let me show you the whole formula list we have. So this is the list of formulas we have, and we are using this days formula to compare the dates. So I am copying the format of this formula from here, and I am going to paste this formula here. Okay, and here in this field, in this dates field, I am going to erase this date, and here we are going to compare the dates which are this check-in date, and the date of today, which is here in date time formatter here, right? So let me first map or enter the date of check-in. So to do this, you have to click here on this iterator by Pabbly option, and you will find the check-in date like this. Then come here, erase this, and map the date of today, which you will find in this current date time formatter option. This is current date. Okay. Now click here on save and send test request, and you will see the result is showing 2. That means the difference between these two dates you can see is 2 here. So the today's date is 2/11/2021, and the check-in date is 11/4/2021. Okay, so it is showing the result is 2. So now we want to send the reminder message today only, right? Because the check-in date is 2 days after. So for that, we are going to apply a filter. For that, click here on this plus icon, and to make sure that the message will be delivered 2 days before, we are applying a filter. So type here filter by Pabbly, which is this, and in this select label, we are going to select this label, this result label of this number formatter, right? So map this label from here only, click here on this label and click on number formatter option like this, and you will find the result label here. Map this here only, okay, and makes the filter type equals to, and in this value field put the value as 2. Okay, so we are saying to Pabbly that when the result of this comparison of two dates here in number formatter is equal to 2, then only we are going to send the message, right? So we have applied a filter for this. Now click here on save and send test request, and you will see the message is this: the condition is true. So whenever this condition matches true, that is the comparison of the two dates will be equal to 2, then only this workflow will continue, right? So we have applied the filter. Now it is time for our next step, which is to send the message. So our next step is to send the check-in reminder on WhatsApp via 360 dialog. So we are going to send the reminder message to the person whose data we have collected here in Pabbly Connect on the WhatsApp account, and to do this we are going to use another application, which is 360 dialog. So now I'll tell you what 360 dialog is and how we are going to use it. Okay, so now in Pabbly Connect, click on this plus icon, and from this action window you have to choose your application as 360, this one, WhatsApp by 360 dialog, and in this action event you have to choose send template message, and then click on connect here, and from this window select this add new connection option. Okay, and then it will ask for this API key and the domain name. So to find these things, you have to go to a 360 dialog account and you have to generate a API key to fill it here, right? So let me show you the process. Let me bring you to my 360 dialog account. So this is my 360 dialog account, and you can also set up your own 360 dialog account. And for that, I'll suggest you to use the link that we have pasted in the description so that you can avail the services of 360 dialog in very affordable prices, right? So now here I'm going to click here on WhatsApp accounts page. And here you will see in this page this button which is saying generate API key. So by clicking on this button, you can generate your own API key, then copy that key and paste it here in this API key field, right? And while generating the key, you will also find a domain name which will look like this link. Okay, so generally the domain is this only. You can paste this same link, or you will get the link while generating the key, paste it here. After pasting both of these things, click on save and you will be connected with 360 dialog. So generating the API key is one time process only, one time task. Once you generate a API key, you can use the same key to make the connections afterwards also with Pabbly Connect, right? And the process of making the connection by making the connection by this process that I have shown you for the first time, after that you can choose existing connection option also, right? So I have already made a connection with 360 dialog and Pabbly Connect in a different workflow by this process. So now I can choose this existing connection option, and now I just have to click on save and you will see that we will be connected with 360 dialog. Right, you can see the connected button is appearing here and I'm connected with 360 dialog account. Now it is asking for the template, right? So let me first tell you what are these templates. So this is my 360 account and here I'm going to click on manage templates option. So these are the templates I have in my 360 dialog account. So let me open one for you. So guys, templates are nothing but the messages that we want to send on WhatsApp, right? So to prevent spamming in WhatsApp, first you have to create message templates like these here in 360 dialog account. After that, you can use them to send messages, right? So to create a message template, click here on add template button. And in this name field, name your template, select the category of your template from this field. You can select the language in which you want to send the message, templates type, right? Then here in this body field, you have to enter the main message that you want to send, right? After that, click here on preview and submit and your message template will be submitted. So after submission of your template, WhatsApp's parent company, that is Facebook or Meta, will review your template and approve your template. So the standard time of template approval, they say, is 30 minutes to 48 hours, but generally it takes only 45 minutes to 1.5 hours to get a template approved. So once you got your templates approved, you can use them to send messages on WhatsApp directly, right? So here are the approved templates I have, and in Pabbly Connect it is asking which message template you want to use. So I want to use the message template which is this hotel check-in, this one. So I'm selecting the message template here. So after selecting the template, this namespace field and the language code get automatically filled up. After that, it will ask for the recipient's mobile number. So here you have to enter or map the mobile number, WhatsApp number of the person to whom we want to send the message. So we have captured the data of the person here in our second step like this, okay? So in iterator we have segregated the data like this, right? So to bring down the number here in recipient mobile number of field, you just have to click here and then click on iterator by Pabbly and map the number like this, right? So I have to put the number in this format. So let me put a plus sign also here, okay? Now it is asking for these body fields 1, 2 and 3. So what are these body fields? Let me show you. So I am opening my message template here in 360 dialog, which is this hotel check-in. Okay, so you can see this is our message template, and here you can see this 1, 2 and 3 in double curly braces. So what are these things? These are the body fields or the variables we have in our message template. Okay, so you can see in place of this one, we are going to put the name of the person who have booked the room in our hotel. Okay, so every time a new person done the booking, the name of the person is going to change. Okay, and here we are going to enter the date, the check-in date, so that can also change with every message, right? So after best regards, we are going to put the hotel name, that can remain constant, but if you have more than one hotel, that can also change. Okay, so these are the things which are variable, which needs to be changed with every new message. So to get these body fields filled automatically in a new message, you have to map the data or enter the data of these body fields here in Pabbly Connect, right? So in the first body field, we are going to enter the name. So to do that, click here, then click on iterator and map the name like this. Then in this second body field, click here and we are going to map the check-in date, which you will find in this iterator option only. This is the check-in date. And here you have to enter, so you can manually enter the name of your hotel. Let the hotel's name be hotel, let's say King Palace, or whatever you want. Right now, after filling these body fields here, when I click here on save and send test request, this data will be delivered on the WhatsApp account of this person as a new message, right? So let me click here on save and send test request. And you can see it started showing this kind of response, and we also received a new message here. Let's check what is in this message. So this is the WhatsApp account of Rowan, and here is the message. Hello Rowan Roy, we hope you are well. We just wanted to drop you a quick note to remind you that you have a booking with us on this date. Okay, will make your hotel stay experience always better, right? So this person has received the message, and you can see in place of the body fields, we have the details that we filled here in this Pabbly Connect like this, right? So our connection with WhatsApp is working fine. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in this trigger option, we schedule to run this workflow on everyday basis, so that we can check on daily basis if any new booking arrives or the messages needs to be delivered or not. Then after that, we in this action window selected Google Sheet application and connected it. Then we select the spreadsheet and bring the data down here like this. After that, we connected iterator by Pabbly to segregate this array of data into row by row format like this. After that, we applied date time formatter to bring the current date like this. Then we applied number formatter to compare the dates, which is the current date and the check-in date, to get the result here. So if the result is 2, the difference between the two dates is 2 days, then we are going to send the message. So for that, we applied a filter and say to Pabbly Connect, when the result of this comparison equals to 2, then only make the workflow run. Okay. After this, we applied 360 dialog application here in the section window, selected the message template and filled the required details to send the message. And when I click here on save and send test request, you have seen that the message is here, right? So the workflow is completed. Click on save here. Now let me tell you one more important thing, that is you can make this workflow run 100 times in a month with the help of Pabbly Connect free account, because Pabbly Connect's free account provides you 100 free tasks for every new month. Okay, so if 100 tasks are sufficient for you, you can use Pabbly Connect for free forever. Also, we are going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using that instantly. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you want any other type of integration, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries and discuss it from this forum, and check the pricing of this software from this link. And guys, as we did today, you can make many different type of integrations using many different softwares by Pabbly Connect and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. So guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching this video.